A tense stare down as these two men already face to face. Kasey Owens, of course, picking the scraps of Shean Christopher after Christopher was left lying in that match against Tim Bosby, who we will see in action later tonight. Shean Christopher finds himself in a very unusual situation here, representing New South Pro Wrestling, and charging in, not wasting any time. A flurry of offense from Shean Christopher.
Shean Christopher, Kasey Owens. I'll be honest with you, Carmen, this is a matchup that I've been waiting on since it was announced.
Oh, off the rebound, and now Shean Christopher using his opponent's momentum to his advantage, and Christopher
Kasey's
going up top.
Hung up in the ropes.
Christopher with a stop, crashing down all the way to the floor.
Owens, Christopher, two of the grittiest fighters, I think, that exist in the world of professional wrestling. Shean Christopher, oh wait, backing up, lining him up.
Penalty kick from Christopher. Christopher knows exactly what Kasey Owens brings to the fight here tonight. Kasey making his anniversary debut as, hold on just one moment, the Lord of Flies, looking to fly himself, suicide dive!
Kasey Owens leveled by Christopher. Of course, let's not forget, last year, Anniversary 9, Shean making his New South return against the man known as Big Dave Weaver.
And since then, Shean has really had this career resurgence. Think of the matches you mentioned, Big Dave, also the matches against Alec Price, Tim Bosby. Shean Christopher has really made his name here in this last year, which is a wild sentence to even say out loud as long as this man has been here at New South Pro Wrestling. And now, Kasey Owens looking to hoist Shean Christopher on his shoulders. Kasey! That's the thing about Kasey Owens. He's one of the most sickening individuals you can ever lay eyes on. Speaking of which,
that's the interesting thing about Kasey. Started out his career as a bit more of a technical-minded professional wrestler, but has gotten a lot more of that gritty edge to him as his career has gone on.
The longer Kasey Owens' career goes on, the more bitter we're seeing the unwanted side. He's always been a great technical wrestler, you mentioned it, but we're seeing a much more brutal, cerebral side of him as Christopher rolling into the ring, very reminiscent of what we saw in that last man standing match against Tim Bosby.
I mean, let's not forget the words Kasey Owens said coming into this match. I want to see what it's going to take to keep Shean Christopher down.
I've often said, as long as there is a pulse in the body of Shean Christopher, you are not going to be able to keep him down, but Kasey Owens looking to prove me wrong here tonight. Oh, Kasey drops down with a senton now, looking for a cover, looking to put away Christopher. Oh. Kick out at 2.
I mean, we saw the hell Tim Bosby had to send Shean's body through just to earn victories in those matches. And even still, going through hell, Shean ended up walking out.
Kasey with that, going for the cover. Kasey with that strike right to the injured ribs. Kasey clearly coming in with a game plan. Now pinning back the arm to open up the ribs.
Kasey Owens, certainly a wrestler who can find a target and work it. Ugh.
Kasey, make no mistakes about it, folks. As tough as they come, he's hard-hitting. He's very visceral in what he can do in the ring. And you can see with that comes a lot of cockiness, comes a lot of confidence.
It's beyond confidence for Kasey Owens. It's almost a form of sadism for him. He enjoys the torture he puts his opponents through, but Shean Christopher willing to throw that torture back just as quickly.
Christopher fighting back, big boot.
Ducks it.
Christopher defiant to the end, connects with a forearm strike. Shean Christopher, the anti-hero, the rebellious one here tonight, standing up for New South Pro Wrestling, and most importantly, standing up for himself.
Oh,
boys, Kasey on his shoulders, looking for that no resurrection. I think he may have gave way there, grabbing hold of those injured ribs.
The investment.
Oh my God! That car crash headbutt! Kasey Owens to still no! Kasey Owens looking to march into the home of the best in the South and make quite a statement, putting away one of our centerpieces, one of our focal points in Shean Christopher.
Shean Christopher, you remember for months, was thinking that he was forgotten by the New South faithful, but Big Dave reminded him, you've never been forgotten.
Shean Christopher, always been a very loyal person, very steadfast, unyielding, and here tonight carrying the flag for New South Pro Wrestling, being driven into the post. Here, Kasey Owens there telling him to stay down.
Well, telling Shean Christopher to stay down, it's like telling the sun not to shine and water not to be wet. Like you said, as long as blood flows through that veins, Christopher will get back, but wait a minute.
Christopher stirring on the outside all the while. Kasey Owens, always with something to say.
Owens, not afraid of jaw-jacking with the crowd, getting under their skin just as much as he enjoys getting under the skin of his opponents. But look at this.
Makes his way back into the ring again. There is no quit in the Lord of Flies.
You cannot kill what won't die.
Oh!
But I'll be damned if Kasey Owens won't try.
Overhand shot from Kasey Owens. Now Kasey, the tactician, gets Christopher into a Boston Crab, and you see the torque there on that lower back. That angle that Kasey Owens in, he's locked in, he's low. That low center of gravity putting all that much extra weight on the lower back of Shean Christopher.
You gotta think, not only is this compressing the lower back, it's also stretching out those ribs that Kasey has been working on.
Christopher finds his way out.
And now Kasey, unfortunately, getting distracted by the referee. But wait. Shean with not enough space, not enough separation, and now Kasey taking full advantage, just hammering those fists down into that midsection.
With Shean positioned against the ropes, Kasey Owens just beating Christopher senseless. Begging Christopher to stay down, but that is not going to happen here. Kasey Owens looking to add insult to injury, but caught. Shean Christopher grabs a hold of the arm. Now bringing Kasey Owens over. Christopher with the right hand. Both men in precarious position.
Oh my God!
Shean Christopher lured him in with an evasive maneuver. Kasey Owens sent face first into the post, Scottye.
I think he might have been going for that bullet, that headbutt that we have seen him destroy opponents with, and all that force just went straight into a steel post, Carmen Michael.
And it's usually we see Shean Christopher, the risk taker, but here tonight, Kasey Owens looking to take a risk, and unfortunately backfired for Kasey.
Well, you got to think like the type of gritty fighter willing to take any risk that Kasey Owens is. You got to think Shean Christopher sees a little bit of his younger self in Owens as well.
Christopher charging in. Christopher with a knee strike.
Pinfall.
Goes for the cover. And a foot on the bottom rope from Kasey Owens. Christopher absolutely beside himself. Has to now go back to the drawing board.
Once again, Kasey Owens, that ring technician, knew exactly where he was. Knew that a foot on the ropes would exhaust less energy than a kick out.
Christopher looking to go up top. Oh, and drop down.
Unfortunately, the time it took Shean to get up to the top, it gave Owens time to recover.
An unfortunate landing for Shean Christopher is now Kasey Owens making his way up to the second rope. Going for this one more time. Christopher!
Oh,
Sunset powerbomb! Christopher into the powerbomb! You've got to make the cover, Shean!
Oh no, you can see the exhaustion though. Still not staying down. Shean back to his feet, calling for it.
Oh my God! What a blow! No, and somehow Kasey Owens able to fight his way out.
Well, the question was, what's it going to take to keep Shean Christopher down? Now the question is, what is it going to take to keep the Forgotten Son down?
You just hear that? Kasey Owens asking Shean, is that the best you've got?
Oh.
Kasey going for a low blow. Caught by Shean Christopher, and now hoisted on the shoulders.
Into the turnbuckle.
Kasey able to fight his way out. Kasey now into the O'Connor roll, but
Christopher
with a reversal.
Here is your winner, Shean Christopher.
The man who once led a wasted generation. A man who felt that he did not belong, that he was unwanted. Much like Kasey Owens now has found a home with the loving embrace of the New South Fable. Wait just
what the hell?
Tony Evans! What the hell? Tony Evans, when's the last time we've seen this man?
We haven't seen Tony Evans for months. What the hell is he doing here?
Well, anniversary's always been a night of returns, but I don't think anyone could have expected this. What the hell is this about?
Son, you didn't think I forgot you putting your nose into my business the last time I was here, did you? Hush! Sean, I took care of your brother. Now I'm gonna finish the job.
No.
Let's not
Tony,
forget.
enough is enough!
How's that neck feel, Sean? Huh? Your neck still hurt? Are you still hurt?
Tony, you've proven your point, man. Come on.
Oh, God, just dragging him into the ring. No.
Tony, no. Still cheering and no!
Oh, my God!
What the hell?
What's going on?